Innocent and P. Diddy don't belong in the same statement. I'm not here batting for P. Diddy, but what I won't be doing is follow the crowd. I will not take part in this satanic, wicked witch hunt, this demonic witch hunt against P. Diddy. If you're going to put someone in prison and destroy his life, at least present credible evidence, right? You're out here humiliating this man. Putting this man's bedroom activity, is perverted, nasty bedroom activity on trial when our credible source is saying that it is a sex trafficking case with other things. So if it is a sex trafficking case, why is there so much emphasis on what goes on in his bedroom? Look like a satanic witch hunt is going on. Now, pay attention to this photo of Cassie here, where she have a giant rose behind her. No, roses are a satanic marker, and it definitely shows your connection to the fallen angels. It shows your connection to the serpent children, right? I have to put an overlay over these photos because I don't want a copyright strike, so I have to distort the image in some way. But best believe there is a rose behind Cassie, so I definitely know which team she's batting for, and I realize who she is and what exactly is going on, right? While P. Diddy is not a good person, right? I see exactly what this case is all about. It's a satanic takedown. No, I'm telling you, people, we are not alone, and we were never alone. And you need to understand, when these serpent children want to take you down, if they cannot get any credible evidence against you, then they're going to make something up. They're going to get somebody to come out and cry and stand and put together an elaborate story to try and destroy you. So if they don't send you to prison, they're going to destroy your image and destroy everything about you. That is how the game is played, right? To humiliate you, to destroy your name. I'm telling you, this is just wicked. This witch hunt against Sean P. Diddy Combs, it's wicked. This is supposed to be a sex trafficking trial, but all I see and hear is what goes on, the perverted, dirty things that goes on in his bedroom. That seems to be what is on trial. And then you see Cassie coming out on the stand, looking all innocent and heavily pregnant and crying crocodile tears as if she's innocent. It's all about big bad P. Diddy. He did it. He made me did it. Right? No accountability on her side. All you keep hearing, I was so afraid. He's so powerful. I want to please him. Really? Really, you knew exactly, Cassie knew exactly what she was getting herself into, and she was reaping the rewards, and she was on the red carpet, and she was popping bottles and in designer clothing. She knew exactly what she was doing, right? But in my opinion, somebody tapped her on the shoulders, and she decided to work against P. Diddy. Right? And if you think her husband is this knight in shining armor, her husband is nothing more than a plant. He is a clever plant that they put in P. Diddy's circle. Right? They plan and they plot this demise. What you see happening to P. Diddy is a satanic plot, and they plan it. And I am not a fan of P. Diddy. They plan to destroy this man. And her pimp husband, that they think is a knight in shining armor, he was P. Diddy's trainer. Right? You have the sex worker testifying, saying that Cassie was very instrumental on instructing him what to do. And then Cassie coming on and saying that she wasn't. She was forced. For 10 years, she was forced. right? I wonder who forced her to go on the red carpet to be smiling and laughing. Who forced her to wear all of those designer dresses and all of that? Who forced her into this glamorous lifestyle? Who did that, right? You have consenting adults carrying out their dirty, disgusting, perverted fantasy. And then all of a sudden, one decide to say they were forced. One decide to come and cry and shed all sort of crocodile tears. Right? This is satanic and wicked. No, let me show you that there's a lot going on. When I notice it's all about the freak off, and I notice that the freak offs are in different locations, that is when I realize that the freak offs were used as tributes, right? Let me further explain. Instead of someone who is rich and powerful get their hands dirty, they would make a request and they will use P. Diddy to get one of his females to do the deed. So the free calls were in benefits of someone else. And that is why the free calls were in different locations. Now, had these free calls been at mainly P. Diddy's residence, then it would take a different turn. But these freak offs were satanic, they were ritualistic, and Cassie was the one that they used to carry out these freak offs, right? Because somehow probably these ancient ones probably like her energy, right? No, Cassie probably found out and decided to get her lick back. That is just my observation. These freak offs were nothing more than tributes. And P. Diddy was carrying these out by request. My observation. That is what I see, right? And Cassie, she was a willing participant. She knew exactly what she was getting into. Coming on the stand being pregnant. And I feel that she deliberately got pregnant in time for this case. Coming out crying all kind of crocodile tears. As if she's innocent. It's all about big bad P. Diddy. She did nothing. For 10 years, she did nothing. She was forced for 10 years. Really. This is a satanic witch hunt. What is on trial? Is it the perverted, nasty things in P. Diddy's bedroom that he was doing in his bedroom? Is it domestic violence or is it sex trafficking? Just exactly what is on trial? That's what I want to know. And that is the question people need to ask, right? Just how innocent is Cassie? I'm telling you, this is just wicked. A satanic witch hunt right in front of our very eyes. The takedown of P. Diddy Combs. They got no evidence, so they got to create evidence. They got to create a narrative to try and take him down. So if they don't get him into prison, they're going to destroy his image and destroy his name. Absolutely wicked and vile. It just goes to show you the nature of the people we live amongst, these serpent children. Right? And that is why you have to always live right. Because they spend years plotting for you. We need to pray and say, glory be to the Most High.